On your mark. ¡Vamos! ¡Comienza!
Coffee's gone cold. It's the day before. It's just gone 9:30. Just waiting in the airport. We're at Heathrow. Flight's at 10:50. Bags all checked, through security all good. Looks like everything's going ahead. There's just the small matter of the worst storm that's hit the UK in the last 10 years today. So 42-mile-an-hour winds when we're due to take off. Might be a bit bumpy, but it looks like it's all going ahead. Fingers crossed. Yeah, go for a little shakeout as we get there. Really short run tomorrow. I think I've got 2 miles on the plan, so literally like a little 15-minute jog, and then that's it. Big 26.2 on Sunday. It's all getting a little bit real. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Just reminding myself that, you know, the work is done. This is what I've been training for the last 14 weeks. I'm ready. Training's gone really well. All of those sort of rational things. I get so hyper when I'm excited for a race or excited for anything. I just turn into this sort of hyperactive child, so I've got to remember to try and keep my energy levels sort of sensible as well, so I don't burn all my energy before Sunday. Yeah, God, it's windy out there. Got my dad travelling with me today as well, which is really nice. Staying hydrated, really important to do that when you travel, and it's really easy to get dehydrated, so I've got all my fluids with me. But yeah, just buzzing to get going really. Let's get this show on the road. Hello. That was such a nice run. I am actually really impressed with how stunning the city is. Ran down to the park, So nice. There was orange bushes, loads of like horse-drawn carts, loads of people sat drinking, smoking, having fun. Really lovely. And I found a little dirt path to run around as well. So did 3.65 miles in total. I think it took me just over 25 minutes. So 7-minute miling-ish, maybe a little bit slower. Just shaking the legs out from the travel really. Yeah, but feel pretty fresh. It's quite weird to be filming mostly on my own. My dad's helping me out a bit. He's just gone to the supermarché. That's French. Supermarket? Supermarcio? Whatever it is in Spanish. We kind of missed lunch, which is a bit annoying because our flight was delayed in the end because of Storm Eunice. We were on the runway, we were going, we weren't going. We were basically waiting for the wind to be legal to safely fly. Got off in the end, but a little bit later than expected. So it's 6:10 now. Had some like really rank, bland couscous on the plane. I feel like when you're travelling, you're just having like loads of really bitty foods and like a banana here, a bit of a muffin there, like just lots of snacky things, and I just want some kind of real food. So it won't be long till we're heading out for dinner, which will be, yeah, we'll have to find out where we're going to. And so nice to be running in shorts and t-shirt. Like, oh, I feel like I'm on holiday. I can't really enjoy it because obviously I'm not really here for long enough to, but I kind of wish that I'd booked the week to really soak up the city afterwards. Hi! We have the goods. Questionable choice of cereal, Dad, but okay. Yellow food!
Coffee. Food.
Thank you.
Milk. Go. Long life for you. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys, it's tomorrow. The big 26.2 miles is tomorrow. I literally can't believe that this day has come around so quickly. Went for a little shakeout this morning and just ran around the park, saw the lovely orange trees again and just sort of soaked up the lovely morning sun, couple-mile jog, and then did some strides. I've just made up my drinks. I've dressed them up with an orange rose duct taped with orange tape around my bright blue bottles to try and make them as distinct as I possibly can, because I'm very aware that I haven't had to spot my own bottle in and amongst loads of other people's bottles with people running around me before. So hopefully that tactic works. I've had that sit down chat with my coach and we're aiming for the low 230s. On a really good day, sub 232 would be absolutely amazing. It is the European standard, so I've got that in the back of my mind and I know what paces I need to hit to run sub 232, but there's going to be a little bit of keying off of how the race is going, how I'm feeling, and as things develop, you know, if that pace slips, that pace slips. And I've got a B goal as well, which is to run in the region of 234 to 235. And if you'd have said to me 14 weeks ago when I started this marathon block, you're going to be trying to run sub 232 tomorrow, or you're going to be trying to run 234, I mean you probably could have said anything and I probably would have laughed in your face. So I'm just buzzing to get out there. I'm buzzing to enjoy the race, soak it all up, and I'm buzzing to share it with you all as well. No matter whether you're in the elite start or whether it's your first marathon or you've run 5 or 6 and you just want to knock a bit off your PB, everyone on that day is doing the same thing, regardless of goals, aspirations, outcomes. At the end of it all, we've all run the same race, and I think that's something really beautiful about marathon running and road races in general. If you're thinking about doing it, you know, I hope that you enjoy this video and I hope that it inspires you to lace up and start training for a marathon. On my way to the technical meeting in a sec, so I'll take you with me to that and give you a little insight into what happens when the elites meet before the marathon, when we all hand our bottles in, and yeah, I'll see you on the other side. I'm gonna go and run a marathon, baby!
En el que no pudimos tener el maratón
It's just gone 9:15 and I'm winding down to go to bed. I've just had my little Uber Eats pasta in my room. Just decided I wanted to lay horizontal for the evening. So yeah, early to bed, but it's a very early wake up. Got a 5:45 alarm set, which maybe that's not early for some people, but for me, that's quite early. I'm just hoping to get like a good amount of unbroken sleep, really. The last few nights have been pretty broken up sleep with just sort of, I think, residual nerves surfacing and some sort of marathon related dreams / nightmares. But hopefully I can sleep at least for a few hours tonight to feel rested for tomorrow, and then yeah, head down to the start line. I guess the next time I check in with you, I'll be a marathon runner. Calm, relax, sleep time. All right, over and out.
Hola.
Dropped pin. No, that's not it. That was the start there. Eerie streets. Bye.
See you later. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Stick to the plan.
Participantes que junto a corredores y corredoras de Zurich, our World Marathon Mayor, ¿qué quiere que os diga? Y los que compatibilizan un entrenamiento para maratón con trabajo, con familia, que se quitan horas de ocio.
Put your hands up in the air, come on, make some noise, all the runners.
Comienzan los chicos espectaculares. Vamos en silla de ruedas. El aplauso del público. Arriba ese aplauso para estos grandes atletas que nos bajamos la música. On your mark. ¡Vamos! ¡Comienza!
That was really tough. Yeah, I literally like projectile vomited with 400 to go.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't know what happened. Like I was just coming down to the bit before you turn for the corner for the finish, and it just like came over me. I'd been like acid reflexing and gagging for like 2 or 3 miles, and then I just like spewed like this green, like so much liquid came out of me, and
Stop.
twice.
Can you stop or just keep going?
No, I didn't stop. So,
Well
yeah,
done.
2:34:27.
Okay.
So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Got to the last like 10k, and I just thought I just want to finish. Like time went out the window. My legs were so heavy, and I just wanted to get it done. It doesn't matter how much people prepare you for that last 10k. Like it is so hard. But yeah, I'm buzzing that I got it done. Thank you. Cheers. All right. I guess they don't do straws in Spain. Yes. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. Ugh, McDonald's. Maybe one more. I literally don't know what to say. I think I'm still processing the race today, and I just want to give you guys a really good recap of when things really quickly changed, and changed from being good to bad to then good again to bad, like literally within 30-second intervals. But I just want to say, like, what an experience. I'm still on cloud 9, like my phone is going nuts. I'm blown away by the people that just are backing me and are just really buzzing for me, and it's so nice. I just feel, yeah, I feel really spoiled, and I feel really emotional actually. You know, I was building up to this for ages, and I'm still pinching myself. I felt that feeling when I crossed the line of, oh my god, I'm doing this, I've done this, I've done it. That was a moment, just overwhelming emotion and just elation really. I mean, especially in the latter miles, I wasn't sure if I was going to get there, to be honest. But my dad raised a good point when we were walking back to the hotel after the finish, and he said, you know, because he's run quite a few marathons in his time, whether you run 4 hours or 2 hours and a few minutes, for that first marathon, when you cross the finish line, that feeling is the same across the board. And yeah, I think it's something really special. I want to just soak it all up really. I just want to kind of sit in this excitement, this moment. These really high highs are so rare in this sport, you know, when you stack them up against those crappy, rainy, wet, dark runs and the performances maybe that we weren't after. So I just want to make the most of this and soak it all up and appreciate both the race as a journey in itself and reflect back on that, but also the journey that's led up to here, you know, and all the training that's gone in and the mentality behind it. Because yeah, I'm proud of myself, and I don't say that very often, so I think it's important to do that. 2:34:30 officially. I'm gonna wait and see the results go up, because my chip time I think is 2:34:28, because I was a few rows back at the start. So yeah, I mean, buzzing with the time. I'm gonna relax, soak up the sun and this stunning city. I've had a Mackie D's and I think a few scoops of ice cream are in order. Flying back tomorrow, and yeah, and I guess I'll see you on the flip when I'm back in the UK. But yeah, I did it! sweet home, finally. What a weekend and what a race. Still very much on a high from the race itself and just the experience of the whole weekend, really. I couldn't really have asked for a better experience and a better result, really. Obviously, I was aiming for a little bit faster and I was on pace for that for most of the race. The wheels sort of started to fall off, I suppose around 32k mark when I had about 10k to go. The whole group that I was with sort of separated. Some people went forwards, some people went backwards, some people went backwards and came back, some people went forwards and came back. And I think at that point in the marathon, anything can happen. And even if it goes badly, you can't write off that you might come back from that. And if it goes well, you can't sort of sit and assume that it will continue to go well. It really can change at the flick of a switch. But yeah, unpredictable. I think 1 minute you can feel great and the next it's all falling apart. And I have so much respect for the marathon as a distance, but as always, anyone that runs one, because it is no mean feat. I want to say a huge thank you to you guys as well, and everyone that came over to my Instagram to congratulate me and to find out how I got on. That really touched me, so just a huge thanks. And thanks to everyone that's new to the channel as well. I got loads of new subscribers over the weekend. I think thanks to a couple of podcasts that came out. If you haven't checked those out, I'll link them in the description below. And if you are new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. It really means a lot to me. Closing off today's video, as a marathon runner, it's not gonna get old. I'm gonna keep saying that for quite a while. Subscribe.